National Identity Management Commission (NIMC) has announced that operatives of the Department of State Security and Nigerian Police Force have arrested suspects involved in the illegal collection of national identity numbers (NIN) in Anambra State. This comes as the Commission also warned Nigerians against sharing their national identity number with unauthorized persons in exchange for money. NIMC spokesperson Dr. Kayode Adegoke issued this warning in a statement on Wednesday. This follows reports of some Anambra residents submitting their NIN to unauthorized individuals in exchange for money. Reacting, NIMC said the activities contravene NIMC Act No. 23, 2007, the Data Protection Act, and the Cybercrime Act. The Commissioner said individuals involved in the act have been arrested by operatives of the Department of State Security and the Nigerian Police Force. Upon receiving the information on the activities of the unscrupulous individuals, NIMC, in conjunction with the Department of State Services and the Nigerian Police Force, swiftly arrested the culprits behind the illegal collection of the NIN. The Commission also has taken necessary measures to curb the activities of these unscrupulous individuals, NIMC stated. I would love to have your opinion on this story.
I think that's the best step so far. I don't see the reason why an individual who is supposed to have his or her own NIM would prefer to make use of someone else's own. It's a free asset. I mean, it's what they call NIM is a thing you get free. Not like you pay money before you now get encouraged or discouraged, like, why will I do this? So making and exchanging, then giving your own identity number to someone else, I think is a crime.
But you know, most Nigerians love the easy way out.
No, but I don't think, no matter what the easy way out is, that's the reason why I also, permit me to say this, the reason why I blame the governors of all of these states where this whole menace is happening. You see, people are hungry, and you hear them say one governor has gone to so state to go and donate money when people are hungry in his or her own state, you know. But then, the reason why these things are happening is because people are hungry. These people who are coming to them for exchange for money are people who knows what these people are actually passing through. You cannot tell a citizen who is well to do to give you his no such reasonable person would do that, because ordinarily the act, it is an offense for you to share your own NIM with someone else. It is designed for your own NIM to have your own information. Why mine should have my information? And these people who need someone else's NIM, are they being fair to them? If you think that what they want to use your NIM, whatever, to do, it's right, why didn't they use theirs instead of requesting for yours? It means that they're using it to commit crime. That's my stand, I know.
On the other side of those who are producing the NIN, you know, this has to do with biometrics.
Yes.
How are they able to break this code?
You know,
it is meant to...
you know, there is nowhere in this country where we don't have malls. We have them. Those malls are people who ordinarily shouldn't be seen in a place like that NIM office. They want to make money outside what they are doing. They want to make money just like what happens in the banking sector. You see, when you go to the bank, you want to make withdrawal from the ATM machine, you won't see money. You will never see money in that ATM machine. But those who does the POS aside,
always have money.
They always have money. Who gives them this money? That's the question. That's the same thing these NIM officials do. They live what they are saddled with, the responsibility they are saddled with, what they call it, the identity and what they are designed to do. They leave it to do their own personal pursuit. And what they call them, for instance, I'm also citing the police. Police is supposed to also be your friend. But you see police leaving the office and you ask them to where they're supposed to be at the checkpoint as to check who either must have gone astray or someone who must have done something that is against the law. But they won't want to ask you. All they're after is the money. That's the same way these NIM people are not corrupt. To me, I'm also asking EFCC to go to that particular sector and comb them and see these ones who are doing this whole thing and get them arrested. Not only arresting those who are exchanging their NIM for money alone. They should look for those who are giving them the passcode of NIM.
Yeah, because it's meant to be something that is highly secured.
Yes.
It means somebody is actually...
Yes, someone is doing that. Someone, okay, why we're supposed to go to their office where where the either state government give to them or the federal government give to them in the state, and then go there to make your registration and get your NIM. But why are there NIM sub offices even at the junctions, wherever? I mean junctions. For instance, if you go to Rumosi Junction, you will see it under a canopy.
They usually use that.
Okay. You see them making an announcement. Come and do your NIM here. If you are going to Rumokoro, you will need it. Yeah. If you want to go to bank, you will need it. They are advertising. Are they supposed to be doing that? NIM is free, but those persons on getting to that place will charge you. They will ask you for money, or what they call money for passport. They will ask you for money for introduction, money for registration, money for upgrade, money for updates. Meanwhile, the country said that it is supposed to be free. If it is free, then why can't these persons who are using money to get from, money to get from other individuals, why wouldn't they go and get for themselves? I think they are using it to commit crime. I'm actually asking Nigeria, asking the police force to not only arrest these people who are doing this business, they should equally go to the offices of these people, this NIM, and get those who are sabotaging this NIM secret. They should get them arrested.
So you're implying that there should be a thorough sanitation?
Yes, in that sector, yes.
Because I was also looking at the fact that apart from illegal crimes, election is forthcoming. So if these things are leaking out now, how would it be in the next 1 year if it's not tackled?
And I mean, it's going to cause more harm. When I say it's going to cause more harm, I met a friend who the child was around 13 years, and this child, the dad was like, please, my friend, I don't want to use my own NIM to register his line because he's a minor. Can you help me? I'm like, my big friend, I'm like, how? Why should I do that? Why don't you use your own if you feel that what you want to do now is right? Okay. So he got angry. I said, my brother, I don't care if you are angry or not. The truth is this. If your child is not up to the age of having NIM, believe you me, most of these persons who buy this NIM are these little boys who are into this general practice that they are doing now. They wouldn't want to use their own identity to either register their line because of what they want to commit with it. And I'm telling you that I have seen a situation where someone went to register for NIM, and the same NIM people, I never knew that's what they do until someone told me that I should watch what that lady is doing. They will use your own identity, your NIM information to either register 2 different lines. You came to register just yours, but they will register 2 with it.
Yeah, I think I've experienced that.
Okay, also. They will not keep 1 and give you 1. You won't know. And these special people, when they come, they sell this line to them with your own identity.
Interesting.
And nobody cares. Nobody is talking about it. Nobody is standing against it. How do you think this change will come? Until they are being arrested, those who are doing this, including the what they call them, the MTN and Glo, whatever, Airtel companies. They are supposed to be also scrutinized. They are also committing the same crime.
So, sorry to cut you short. I once went to register a SIM card, and that was when I was serving in Cross River State, and I forgot my NIN number. I couldn't find it out, and these guys gave me SIM cards that have already registered with NIN. And one of the SIM cards I got, the name was Emmanuel. My name is not Emmanuel.
Okay, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Apart from the NIN, said that these guys also, what they do mostly is that when a new person comes to register a SIM card with his or her NIN, they register you and then collect your number.
Yes.
So shouldn't there be a central point where people go to register SIM cards apart from this outlets?
You see, what are they called? Nigerian Communication Commission.
Yes.
I think I blame them. How I blame, well, the reason why I say I blame them is because, you see, we're in a country where a friend told me that a machine that gets the thieves caught abroad over there was brought to Nigeria and the machine was being stolen. So if such thing happened, then who is protecting who? Now, I'm blaming them because they have all of the resources to protect the information of Nigerians. They have. What have they done? Have they stepped up their game? Have they tried upgrading other sectors and parastatals out there in the other worlds that I know, like when we were there in Ghana, where they do their database information? There is no way you enter there with somebody. You don't do that. You don't do that. If you are to enter into that place, it is you alone. And as you are entering into that place, whatever information that they are asking you, they have speakers. It is only those who are in charge that can take your details, and nobody can have your database. They are doing like, if you're a student, they have your database before you get admission.
Okay.
And once you're done with school, they know you are done with school. Then you can be communicated. Nobody sabotages that. But here we are, this is our fine country, where everybody wants to extort, everybody wants to be rich, everybody wants to get, can I be in this place now? They say this thing is free. Will I sit down here from morning till night? Don't they pay you salary?
How do we get it right? How do we get
so getting it right, to me, I'm asking the Nigerian police and the DSS to go in full force. Reason being that Nigerians' image must be protected.
Okay.
Nigerian citizens' rights must be protected.
Okay.
And that every Nigerian should know what to do and what not to do. When I say what to know, what not to do, you see, NIM, it is supposed to be for every Nigerian. Why is it that some persons has refused to go and get theirs, but prefer to use some other people's own? So I'm asking the Nigerian police and DSS to go into that sector and scrutinize them and ensure that whoever that is doing this thing, whoever that is in party with those who are committing this crime, because it is a crime,
yes,
should be dealt with and be arrested, including those that are that does not want to get but want to use people's own information, and those who are selling for money. I know they are hungry, we understand they are hungry, but they are selling their destiny and they are putting themselves in trouble. I've seen where a cell phone is being stolen,
okay,
and while they are tracking the cell phone, it was being seen in the arm of a poor man. How? The poor man had to buy because he does not have money to get a bigger Android. And someone came to him and said, sir, will you buy this phone? It's 2,000. Phone of about 100 and something thousand. And all of a sudden, you bought for 5,000. And you don't know who this guy is. He left. And the guy left. This same man was being arrested by the police, by the Nigerian police.
Interesting.
So, if you are selling your NIM, it means that one day, if this person you're selling to should commit a crime, you'll be the one to be arrested. Because
I think Nigerians should be oriented on the dangers of that.
That is attached to it, yes.
All right.